That's on the PM side, that is, yeah. And of course, we kickstart from the 9 o'clock hour via the online stream platform at Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. That's right, at Eagles FM. Go get the app now. You will be a part of what is going on right here and on here. Be a part of the family because it's one big family. Been a while I heard that expression, one big family, right? Okay, 4 minutes gone past the hour of 7 on the AM side. It is the 17th day in the month of June of 2025. It's a Tuesday, by the way. And yes, I should greet you in the way that I know how to. I would say, Caro, I would say Nakwana, I would say Otutwama, I would say Agife, I would say Olodudu, I would say Nindeve, I would say Emma Murielkel, that's right. Always goes with the bell and everything. And in my dialect, I would say I miss you. Finally in the language that you and I totally understand now. It will be Una. Good morning. My name is Udwak Daniel. And yes, another beautiful day again it is for us to get talking. And not just talking because we want to talk for talk's sake. But we should be talking because we have the bragging rights. And guess who gave us that bragging rights? Let me think. Okay, you did. You gave us that bragging rights, and that's why we have that bragging rights right here. Okay, well, that being said, let me see. Today's June 17. What is it about today that you ought to know? Okay, today is... according to the United Nations, World Day to combat desertification and drought. Okay, World Day to combat desertification and drought. Okay, June 17 it is. Restore the land, unlock the opportunities. Restore the land, unlock the opportunities. That is what the theme is for this year. Now, did you know that every second an equivalent of 4 football fields of healthy land becomes degraded? An equivalent of 4 football fields of healthy land becomes degraded. Did you know that? I bet you didn't know that, right? But now you know. Now, you should also know as well that healthy land underpins thriving economies. I mean, with over half of global GDP dependent on nature, yeah? Yet, we are depleting this natural capital at an alarming rate. Every minute, every second, every day, the equivalent of 4 football fields is lost due to land degradation. So this drives biodiversity loss. It also increases drought risk as well as displaces communities. Can you beat that? Now, the ripple effects are really global, and it goes from rising fruit prices to instability as well as migration. So when, you see that the food prices are going high, this is a result of the fact that there is a lot of desertification going on and drought, okay? If you also saw that we are experiencing a lot of jackpot thing, people are moving from... when I say jackpot now, I'm not just saying leaving Nigeria. You're jackpotting from your state to another state because you hear that the land there is very fertile and workable, good for your seedlings to grow, stuff like that. Yes, this is a result of watching, and yes, it could also be caused by drought. Okay, all right, that being said, let's look into what's going on today, right? What's the itinerary for today? Now, we already got started with the Eagles news splash, 6 a.m., 6:45 a.m., of course, it started, and 7 o'clock, of course, being now, will be time, or is time, for the pages. We will look into the front pages. 8 o'clock, Sports on Eagles Wings, the only sports minister that I know on radio, Vicky Vic, is going to be here. And 9 o'clock would be time for Eagles Outlook, where we talk politics and current affairs. At 10 o'clock, General Open Banter. 11 o'clock, we will look into Abuja Now. And yes, at exactly 12, when my time will be done, it will be today in 60 seconds, saying to me, UD, you've got to make a move. So that my colleague will be here to take you on the sunny side show. But we just getting started. Now, I should let you in on some things that you ought to know. Now, it's going to be a smart read, so you best want to give me ears, right, wherever it is that you are listening to the sound of my voice. Special security forces yesterday landed in Benue State to battle terrorists and halt the spate of killings and other forms of violence across the local government. The combined security team is made up of intelligence agencies, the police, and the military. Okay. They all went to Benue State. They all went to Benue. We have this type of special forces? Didn't know that. Special security forces. Made up of intelligence. Have that? Really? Do we really have that? The police? Oh yeah, well we know we have the police. The military. But the one that's really getting me is the intelligence agencies. And the part that also gets to me is like this. They can come together and say, you know what, we are going to give an onslaught to these terrorists terrorizing a geographical space. Well, it shows me they've got capacity now. Why now? High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, on Monday granted bail at 2 billion naira to a former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Godwin Emefiele. Justice Halilu Yusuf, in a ruling, granted the bail after Emefiele was arraigned on an 8-count charge in which he is accused of, among others, unlawfully acquiring a housing estate comprising 753 units, allegedly stealing and taking control of billions of naira in proxy accounts, but yet he was given bail for 2 billion naira. Had a conversation with a friend outside the studio, and you know what he told me? He said it's easy for him. He's just gonna pay it at the snap of the finger. He's gonna pay that bail, sum, and he's gonna be out on bail. Yeah, okay. But well, let's see how this pans out, though. The Port Harcourt Zonal Directorate of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has arraigned the director of Lozalia, Nigeria Limited, and of course yet another company there, Precious Williams, before Justice S.I. Mark of the Federal in Port Harcourt, right? And that's the Rivers State capital. Williams was arraigned on 14 counts bordering on conspiracy, advance fee fraud, obtaining money under the false pretense, and money laundering amounting to 13.8. Oh, Lord have mercy. Wait for me now. Billion naira. 13.8 billion naira. Oh, obtaining money under false pretense and money laundering. Amounting to 13.8 billion naira. Where is this kind of money located? I don't know. Y'all give me an address. I'm just saying. But anyways, though, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has rescheduled his official visit to Kaduna State, opting instead to travel to Benue State on Wednesday. Long time coming, President, if you ask me. June 18 of 2025 to engage directly with stakeholders over the recurring crisis that has gripped the North Central state. Now, the presidency announced on Monday that the president's decision to prioritize Benue follows a renewed push for peace. I guess this word renewed has been overflogged, right? Renewed push for peace. Chief of Defense Staff, CDS, the General Christopher Musa, on Monday raised alarm over alleged insider collaboration with attackers responsible for repeated killings in Benue State. General Musa, who was at the scene of the incident to assess the situation, disclosed that security operatives suspect some individuals within the communities are feeding vital information to the attackers. Though I don't think they're humans, they sold their soul. A 56-year-old farmer in Edo State, Henry Oyabonwan, has been killed and buried in a shallow grave by 5 of his farm workers. He was said to have been killed after he reportedly sold pineapple worth 900,000 naira at his farm in Igweze village, Ovia Northeast local government area of Edo State. And police sources said the 5 workers collected the money from the sales, killed their employer, and fled to different locations. Oh, y'all, come on, look at how petty these people are. 900,000 naira, and y'all decided to take a life that is worth hundreds of zillions and zillions and zillions of, I don't even know what currency to use to juxtapose for a life or with a life. I don't know. And y'all killed him and just dumped him in a shallow grave? Really? Really now? Anyways, that is what that is for that, yeah? Okay, so Let's also go to this one on here and right here, where, well, his soul rest in peace, by the way. Bandits suspected to be Fulani headsmen have once more killed over 10 persons in Agwemede Eha Amufu in Isilzo, local government area of Enugu State, on Sunday evening. Sources from the community disclosed that the killer headsmen were probably dropped by a helicopter that reportedly flew around the community earlier in the day. Well, oil marketers, under the aegis of the Petroleum Products Retail Outlets Owners Association of Nigeria, that would be Petron, right? Now, they have raised concerns over the Dangote Petroleum Refinery's plan to distribute fuel directly to filling stations and other businesses nationwide. Petron warned that the policy could lead to job losses and place Dangote in a monopoly-like position. Okay. A tragic incident occurred in Awka, the Anambra State capital, on Sunday when a 10-year-old boy accidentally shot and killed his father. A police inspector identified as Okolie Amechi with the officer's service AK-47 rifle. How did you know how to use that, 10-year-old boy? But he shot his father, though, with an AK-47. Who does it belong to? His father's. Now, it was gathered on Monday that the bullet also hit the officer's second son, really, Emmanuel, in the hand, in a chaotic scene that occurred due to accidental discharge at the deceased's residence. Finally, now, the Federal High Court in Abuja on Monday rejected the federal government's request to issue an arrest warrant against the suspended senator representing Kogi Central Senatorial District, Natasha Koti-Udwanga, following her failure to appear in court for arraignment in an alleged defamation suit. All right, that's where... Oh, Lord, some story that is. But let's just go and see what is on the front page of Nigerian newspapers this morning and bring you up to speed in on it, right? So stay with me. Remember, you can watch us live on YouTube at Eagles FM Abuja. Do well to subscribe. And yes, you're doing the right thing by subscribing now. I just sensed it that you clicked. Okay, so I sensed it and you clicked. Thank you, far too kind. Go on the Facebook page, wall too, and give us a like, give us a following, leave a comment in the comment section, and yes, we'll be here to herald your thoughts, okay? And let's also keep it in mind that please, as you react, please 1 minute, 30 seconds or 35 seconds or even 40 seconds, right, at most, is what you are allotted time for, please. So just go straight to the point, okay? Because time is not our friend this morning, okay? And please keep it within the ambits of civility and responsibility. Now, let's look at This Day newspaper that made it this morning. Well, a couple of big stories on the front page of the This Day newspaper. Two big stories precisely. One is big, one is a bit bigger, okay? All right. So let's go to the the bigger one. In CBN's return to orthodoxy, First Holdco faces $887 million exposure. Okay, all right. This one happens to entail, banks in Nigeria, even telecommunication companies mentioned in this one right there. You want to go see that one? Is continued on page 8. Oh, I still got sharp eyes. Now the big story now: Tinubu reschedules visits to Kaduna, heads to Benue tomorrow to calm nerves over persistent killings. Page 24 has got that story. All right, and that will be all with the This Day newspaper this morning. Let's get to the Daily Trust newspaper this morning. The big story on the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper. And by the way, it is the only big story on the front page of Daily Trust. Benue killings, is the kicker, warns of self-defense as Tinubu visits. David Mark is warning of self-defense as Mr. President's number one citizen of Nigeria is visiting. Okay, that story continues on pages 5 and page 6. All right, so go check it out. And that's the only big story with what was that daily again? All right, Daily Trust. Okay. Now, let's get to the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Nigerian Tribune newspaper also is scanty. Seems like there's been a buy-in across all of these newspaper, print media front pages. But we'll just take the ones that we could see. 36,000 youths to participate as federal government unveils Confab registration portal. Remember the youth Confab, right? Yeah, I think it's finally coming mainstream, right? 36,000 youths to participate as federal government unveils confab registration portal. And you'd find that one on page 26. And another story that has made it to the front page of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper front page now. This one, Benue is the kicker. Defense chief vows to take battle to terrorists as Tinubu visits state tomorrow. I see. Page 2 has got that story. All right, remember that the defense chief had visited before? Yeah, he did. He did. Well, he said it was an official one, and he had to come back, right? And we saw that things quailed just a bit, and before you know it, after he returned back to, there was an escalation. And now Mr. President is going to visit. Keep in mind, Mr. President was going to go to Kaduna State. He was going to go to Kaduna. It was billed to go to Kaduna State. But no, he said, no. Enough is enough. I have heard the cries of those who had died in Benue. I need to go there myself. I want to see for myself what exactly is going on right there. So Mr. President, in his good heart, in his kind heart, has cancelled KD, Kaduna, for Benue, the food basket. Well, some say the shadowy food basket of the nation, though. I don't know what you think about that. But yeah, the Nation newspaper now has got this big story. Tinubu heads for Benue to galvanize against serial killings. Oh, yeah. Communities, one community to the other, one community. Oh, well, yeah, it's a serial killing, President. I agree with you. Tinubu heads for Benue to galvanize against serial killings. Now, it's got two writers to it now. And the first one says, Aliyah, that's the governor, Hyacinth Aliyah, confirms death of 147 in latest attack. 147 unalived in latest attack. That's what he confirms. That's shaky. And the second rider now, Akume, Ribadu, Egbetokun, others sent to Makurdi. Page 2 finds that story. Just above that big story, but written in small font size. Grants Emefiele 2 billion naira bail. Page 4. FCCPC invites Air Peace managers overflight infractions. Page. What is this now? Oh, now this is not clear. It doesn't look like. I think they're trying to write something. That should be page 6. I still got sharp eyes. Cognitive. Very cognitive. But just above the Nation newspaper banner now, at the top, the peak, the height, the apogee, the zenith of it, IG. Conference of Speakers clash over state police. One writer follows Minister, our borders porous. All right, Minister is saying our borders are porous. All right, page 3. Inflation rate drops to 22.97%. Page 3 has got that story for you. And it's got one writer. Experts raise hope on economy. Oh, there is hope. There is hope. FIRS extends service period to ease tax collection. Find that on page 3. Looking popular, by the way. And to yet another page 3. $470 million Greater Abuja Water Supply Project begins operation. Okay, let's see. What else do we have now? We've got the Vanguard newspaper. With the Vanguard newspaper, let me quickly take you outside the shores of Nigeria. Israel-Iran war is the kicker. 330,000 flee Tehran. Oil price drops 4%. Page 8. You'd find the story. Now to the big, bold story on the front page and to the side of the Vanguard newspaper banner now. Bloodletting shifts Kaduna trip. Heads for Benue. Page 5. It's got that story. All right, let's see what development and reforms and changes the president's visits to Benue State will indeed hold. Okay, so the Punch newspaper has got only one big story, and it's just by the side of it, but at the very top of it. And it says, Benue bloodbath. That's the kicker. CDS, IG launch cross-border manhunt for killers. Oh, yes, cross-border manhunt for killers. Okay, that is what the Punch newspaper's got to say. The Guardian newspaper is really busy. The Guardian newspaper refused to be bought, or probably they didn't quite get a slot. I'm just saying, sorry. Okay, now the Guardian newspaper right now has got this big story. CDS links military saboteurs to Benue massacre ahead of Tinubu's visit. Page 6. And there's quite a number of faces right there. The governor of Benue State is right there. The NSA chief is right there, Ribadu. I see the CDS now, Musa. Yeah, Christopher Musa now. And I see Egbeto Kuntu as well. And I see Mr. President, of course, with his googles and smile. Yeah, he's also right there on the front page. CDS links military saboteurs to Benue massacre ahead of Tinubu's visit. Page 6 is that big story you'd find. Sokoto to negotiate with repentant bandits to end insecurity. Are you serious now? Sokoto to negotiate with repentant bandits to end insecurity? Okay, well, you find that one on page 9. I've got sharp eyes. Now, I see this one tanker and loading over Lekki Ekpe e-collop fee. Page 7. Okay. I see this one too. NMDPRACO traveled on official engagement, not under investigation. Page 7. Petrol is the kicker now. Pengerson accuses government marketers of exploiting consumers. Oh, you find that one on page 4. And to page 5, Damagum denies defection plans as Tinubu's ex-aide vows to plot his 2027 defeat. A lot is going on. There is a political shakeup now, but where is it going to lead? We only wait and see. Keep your fingers crossed, though. Now, at the base of the Guardian newspaper, declining food prices, stable forex reduced inflation to 22.97% in May, and you'd find that story on page 4 of the Guardian newspaper. Okay, so I think that is that for that. Okay, so we are done with the front page. Let's see how many calls, how many of your reactions that we can take just before we head out to the 10 minutes program that's going to be taken off right here, so that we will come back at exactly 7:40 and have a conversation, just you and I, right? Okay, so the number is 0907-353-0044 or 0908-766-8888. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Moses of the Most High. Yeah, aboard. Talk to me. Oh, she fine, she good, she well. Moses, thank you.
At around the venue to fight the terrorists. Do we even have such forces? Do we have such forces? All this work that we have been playing, especially one of our callers. Where were they when there was a smoke in Benue State? Where were they? The life of one Nigerian more peculiar than Nigerian history. I always say that. Life of a lot of life has done in Benue State. It's almost 2 years they have been crying. If we have such effort, send them to this very trouble state. Because these people, they have missions. They should come up and come out with their missions that kill innocent Nigerians. People who don't even know what is happening. You silence them. You end their justice. And some of these people being killed, some of them are leaders of our tomorrow, Yeah. So my concern was that when there was a smoke, when smoke begins to arise, that is when you cannot say, okay, the fire has been quenched.
Right.
Now that life has gone, I'm highly sad. These things, none of our fellows always say that special force, and we discovered that Nigerians train special force, which we know. But why won't they tackle this issue for long, that they allow lives to go? It's a great concern for me with this.
Right.
So people again have come. They want to negotiate with bandits. Look at what they are saying, repented bandits. Look at what they are saying. People who kill, people who extract money from innocent souls. You want to negotiate with them. What kind of negotiation is that? If somebody steal a goat today in UG, find somebody who will steal a goat in the community today, you will go for it. What if somebody who has terrorized life, kill life, in ransom of money, and you want to negotiate with them? What kind of negotiation will you do? You don't have law. So to me, I look at it that something has to be done.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Rudy.
Appreciate that
God
one,
bless you.
Moses. Bless you too. Okay, so let's see how we can take more calls, or you got a message. And I would like to stress that you go on the Facebook page wall and see for yourself what's going on in the studio. And keep in mind that something very, very important will be coming to you. A message for all of y'all that know how to run Forex. Yeah? You want to run it? You want to see how you can autopilot on it? You want to see how you can make some progress on it? Okay. 9:30 will be that time for you to have that conversation with a specialist who's going to be joining us on here. Hello, good morning.
Thank you, Barrister. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Obasanjo.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's a Luther Senator Obasanjo calling Ali,
Awesome.
Niger State.
Awesome. Talk to me about
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
Abuja. Good morning. Nigeria, good morning. And a lot of this station publicly. God will bless. Why? Because a lot of people have been listening, and a lot of people have been changing, a lot of people have been talking all the good part of these stations that the well-meaning people they usually bring good contribution to. You should not lock down your ears. Listen to Nigerians. Listen to this. Why? Because it's part of the democracy. Media houses are part of democracy. Why? Because they are the engine room of every country. Information got to share. Yeah, Barrister, talking about Mr. President who went to Benue.
Yeah.
He has 6 years. Now you want to jump into Benue. It is a good one, but when you go there, you stay in the city.
Okay.
Please go and sit down with the 1 million poor people that died, about 200 in a day. In would die. Not war, we are war, you know. It's no war.
Okay.
That president, that
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
I'm listening.
Obasanjo, there's something that a programming that needs to come up now. If you can summarize in one sentence, if you can, that'll be great.
Okay.
Yes.
God bless.
All right.
Nigeria, wake up 2027.
Okay.
That is all. Thank you.
It says Nigeria 2020. Obasanjo's voice right there. Ooh, wake up. So I'm also going to tell you, wake up if you're still sleeping right there. Don't sleep on a bicycle right now, because that in a split seconds, right, we will get in a conversational, and of course it's going to be a great one. My name is Udwak Daniel. Let's just keep our ears on here and glued on here, because that conversation will be on here and right here. Okay, so don't go away. It is Eagles Morning Risers Breakfast Show. My name, okay, you already know. Yes, we're back. Remember, we never left, of course. It's still the morning rise, but then we've got to take a break just a little bit to hear from a very respectable and reputable damsel, a woman, a female. Yes. Talk about the happy Father's Day. You didn't say that to me.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Happy Father's Day.
Right. Don't mind me though. My name is Udrak Daniel, and yes, I've got Amma, who is a marketing executive with Vantage Market. I would like for her to, give her voice in. Amma, welcome. Good morning.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Abuja.
All right, talk to us, Amma. I mean, I think Vantage is about forex, if I understand you
Forex
correctly.
broker
Forex.
firm.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Talk to us. What is the Smart Trader Summit about? Because I hear there's a summit coming up.
On Thursday.
Thursday. This Thursday.
Yes.
Okay, now
Next
y'all
tomorrow.
y'all open your ears now. Tomorrow it is. All right, talk to us.
Okay, so we all know how the economy is biting hard.
Yes,
right?
yes.
From high inflation to fluctuating naira rates and limited job opportunities. So the Smart Trader Summit is to help people navigate against this current economic situation through smart and informed decision.
Awesome.
So we had a client last year, Mr. Caleb. Mr. Caleb came for our seminar last year, and he's been able to open other branches here in Suleja. He's a mechanic,
Oh.
so he's able to open other branches here. And that's why we summit to help Nigerians, because honestly, the current economic situation is not funny. Nobody's smiling. So this is your time for you to navigate the situation by
Right.
trading in the financial market, and that's what we're bringing to you here in Abuja.
Awesome.
You
So,
can-
who is this event targeted at?
So the event is targeted at people who are looking to make money, people who their salary can't keep up with the current economic situation,
Right.
people who are simply not in their financial control. So this event is for you. People who are tired, people who are beginners of the market, people who are advanced traders, people like Mr. Caleb. If you're a mechanic, if you're an entrepreneur, you're a 9-to-5er, you're a mother who sells things in the market. Because yesterday I was talking and they're like, doesn't mean women can trade. Women can trade.
Oh, everybody
it's not
can
just
trade.
yes, everybody can trade. But if you know you are hungry, you are tired, you need something else to do, you need to earn in foreign currency, then this seminar is for you.
Okay, so if I'm attending this seminar now as an attendee, right? What is in it for me? What am I walking away with? I want to know.
Okay, first of all, you're walking away with education. Right. Education is powerful.
That's
That
right.
education actually, I don't think you go far.
It's the bedrock of society, actually.
Exactly. So you're walking away with education, you're walking away with how to navigate the current economic situation.
Right.
You're walking away with how to protect your money from inflation and currency devaluation, how traders worldwide trade from Asia to South America. We're teaching you these strategies for you to be able to become a professional trader and how for you to be able to earn in foreign currencies.
Wow.
And also, there are a lot of benefits for this program, right?
Okay.
So for you to be able to attend from Eagles FM, you need to send ABJ2 to 060593552.
You are too fast. Take it slow.
Okay, let me be like a typewriter.
That's right.
090.
No, not the numbers. That's from the very
Okay,
process.
So from Eagles FM, you need to send ABJ2 to register and send it to 09060593552. Send ABJ2 to 09060593552.
Now, if you don't have to miss out on this one already. Get the numbers already. But then, what practical topics will be covered? I'm very curious about that.
Okay, so people are very skeptical when it comes to money, right? So everybody wants their money to be intact.
Yes.
So we'll be teaching you how you can protect your capital, risk management, which
That's
is very
right.
important.
Okay.
For example, you might be working and you don't know what's happening. I think somebody made the reference, I think was it you?
Right.
Where you drive in a highway and you don't know there's a pothole, that's risk. But you don't know. So what we'll be teaching you is the risks involved in trading.
Right.
How for you to be able to, for example, there's what we call stop loss, there's what we call take profit, right?
Okay.
So we'll be showing you how you can automatically set this thing. So in addition, you're not paying attention. You're telling the market that when it gets to this certain point, I need you to take me off the market. And you're protecting your capital by doing that.
Right.
So we're also going to be having live trading sessions. We'll be showing you practical lessons for you to see how the market is, how you can easily make money from the financial market. And also, there will be a lot of benefits. You'll be walking away with up to 2 million in additional capital for you to trade. Yes, and for people from Eagles FM, we'll be giving you an additional $10 to what you already funded your account with.
No
people
way.
from Eagles FM.
Oh Lord.
Yes.
Say it again. We give you an additional what?
$10.
$10.
To your account, yes.
Oh,
So what
Lord.
you already have in your account, we'll be adding additional $10 to it. And also we're having a current promotion, what we call the elite promotion,
Yeah.
where you can actually trade and be able to win a landed property.
Oh.
Not just a landed property, you can also win a Lamborghini, you can also win a Mercedes-Benz and other good items in the competition. So for you to do that and for you to see and sell, T&C applies.
Oh, terms and conditions
Terms and
apply.
conditions applies. And for you to be able to do that and participate, you need to send ABJ2 to 09060593552. Send ABJ2 to 09060593552, and we'll call you and take it up from there.
All right. So, tell us about those who will be coming to facilitate this.
Okay, so we'll be having one of our colleague from Dubai, Imari. So Imari will be on ground. Imari has up to 10 years in experience. Would also be having other professionals to be on ground, people like mentors that will be able to guide you, that will be guiding you, holding you by the hand, and showing you the ropes of the financial market. So altogether, the people that will be on ground, we are up to 32 years in experience.
Wow.
So you need to be at the Smart Trader Summit. This is not the time for you to sit down and be looking. This is not the time for you to fold your hands. You need to make good of the economic situation. For example, now the Iran and the Israel fight. Do you know people are making money from that?
Wow.
Big time. And 2 days ago, gold rose up to 14,000 points.
No.
If you had traded and you used one lot size, you'd be making close to $2,000 to $3,000 in the financial market. A market where 7 trillion is being traded a day.
Okay, you're blowing my head with the figures now.
This is the time for you to take the opportunity. Honestly, nobody's going to help you. You need to help yourself. So even if you're a mechanic, you have a smartphone. You're a carpenter, you have a smartphone that you used to check live score. You used to browse Opera-Mini, you used to check Instagram. This is the time for you to take charge of your finances. Trust me. Not only you help yourself, to be honest. Invited Market is here to help you, to guide you, and to show you the way.
She had to go colloquial on that. Not only you help yourself. Okay, but anyways,
to do that, you need to register.
Yeah.
Please register by sending ABJ to so we know you are coming from Eagles FM.
Right.
Because without sending ABJ to, we don't know you are from Eagles FM, and that $10 you might not be able to get it if you don't send ABJ to 09060593552. Send ABJ2 number 2 to 09060593552.
So where is the summit holding, and what exactly is happening? Is it free?
Yes.
It's free.
Let's start with that. The summit is totally free,
Okay.
and it's holding at Barcelona Hotel, number 23, Blantyre Street. No, Crescent, Blantyre Crescent.
Okay.
And it's on Thursday tomorrow. After today, tomorrow, the other tomorrow. So it's on Thursday, 19th of June, 10 a.m. sharp. Please, you need to register if you're coming from Eagles BJ2. So we know you are coming from Eagles FM.
Right.
ABJ2 to 09060593552. Send ABJ2 to 09060593552. And when you are coming, please come with a valid ID card.
Yeah, I was going to ask, how do we register? I'm interested now. I want to register. How do I do that?
I'll send you a link.
Okay, she sends me a link. Anyways, though, so why is this summit important, in your final words, and especially for young people who are hoping to make a side hustle? Why is it important?
Okay, so that's a good question.
Yeah.
Right? If you are currently seeing the economic situation, I'm not sure it's funny to you.
No, it ain't funny.
I'm not sure you're smiling.
No, I'm not.
Right. So this is the chance for you to take charge.
Okay.
Right. So if you're an entrepreneur, you're looking for more. You want to have more, and additional source, this is the time for you to take charge. If you're a civil servant, you feel like what you're earning is currently not enough, this is the time for you to take charge. If you're a 9-to-5er, one source of income in this economy is not enough, this is the time for you to take charge. And for you to do that, you need to be at the Smart Trader Summit coming up on the 19th of June at 23 Blantyre Crescent, Wuse 2. And for you to register, send ABJ2 to 09060593552. Send ABJ2 to 09060593552, and we'll call you and help you register.
All right, if you're hungry as I am, all right, and you want a change in your level right there, okay, you need to take advantage of this Vantage opportunity that Vantage is given to us right here and on here, right? And she already gave the address, but I will give the number again, right? All right, what you should do, and she will give the address again as we set a closing for this. Send ABJ2, number 2, all right? ABJ2 to 09060593552. Send ABJ to 09060593552. I want to say a big thank you to you, Ama, but the address, I said you were going to say that part.
It's Barcelona Hotel number 23, Blantyre Crescent, Wuse 2.
Number what?
23.
23, okay.
Yes, yes.
Awesome.
It's happening on the 19th of June.
19th of
tomorrow.
June. Next tomorrow. That's Thursday, yeah?
Thursday.
Awesome, awesome. So you got plenty of time, and at the same time, you don't have no time. So do that right now, because time is of the essence. And so, yeah, time is money. I like that part. Thank you, Amma, for stepping in and telling us about how to get into Forex trading. If you're tired, if you want to change a level, if you want to gradually, I think it's not a get-rich
scheme.
It's not a get-rich Ponzi scheme. Okay, so don't be scared. But yeah, they'll lead you through. They'll guide you, and that's the part that I like. They're not just throwing you in the water and saying swim. They'll be your life support, right, and help you through navigate. All right, this is the much we can take. Amma. All right, she said Happy Father's Day to me, so no problem. Okay,
you so much.
Appreciate it though.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
So we're back right here and on here. Yes. Still looking at the front page of Nigerian newspapers right there. I mean, this morning is so packed. You agree with me? It is so packed. Let's just go take this one. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, you.
Yes, good morning to you, Abdul.
This is Abdul calling from Suleja.
Awesome, Abdul.
My condolences to the people that they killed in Benue State.
Abdul.
It's too much. This insecurity in this country is too much. I think the Mr. President in that Benue State will give an impact. And when the Mr. President is just food meeting with the security agency, traditional rulers, so that they will see how this thing will start in Benue State. All those people. That is too bad, UD. UD, I want to talk on petroleum products. I'm begging the NNPC and Dangote. Static is one of the things I hate. I don't want to hear it at all. So they should make sure that all the filling stations have this petrol to supply to for motor. Yesterday I was in Zuba. I can see some line there yesterday. So please they should try and do something about the statistics.
Okay. Can barely hear you now. The network is playing tricks on us right now. So sorry about that. But let's get together with you as we go see your messages because of time. Or okay, the producer says UD take 2 more calls and let's go conversational. All right, 0907-353-0044 is that number to call. The other number 0908-766-8888. Hello, good morning.
UD.
Yes, good morning to you. Yeah.
My condolence to the people of Benue State for what is happening. My name is Apostle Osolite.
Yeah, where are you calling from?
My condolence to the people of Benue.
Yeah.
And these people that are involved in all this.
Oh, Apostle, I'm sorry. Can't tell. Don't even know what's going on this morning. It's really, really crazy. The phone lines now in terms of the network providers. What are y'all doing, network providers? Please do something about the lines, please. Oh, I just discovered this one is off. Okay, I'm turning it on now. Let's see, one more call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Oh, good morning to you, Doctor.
Good morning. Dr. Prince on the line out there.
From where? Where are you calling from?
From Karimwa.
Awesome. Talk to us, Doctor.
Please order to commemorate with all the families of Benin people whose loved ones are involved in this outrageous killing. It's a pity, my dear. It's a pity. This is not the dream of our founding father, the dreams of our world aspiration as one another, dream of patriotism and dream of and oneself. Please, those people that have been, killing one another, are they not human beings? Why is it that we are celebrating securities? People like to celebrate
Oh, Dr. Prince Ike, can't get, a hold of your thoughts now. Apologies for that. But we have to let you go on here and right here and right now. But let's go onto the Facebook page and see what messages you've got in store for us. And maybe we'll just stick to the messages now that you send. Oh, quite a number of messages now. Okay, let's start with this one coming from us off Francis Namani, watching live from Amagunze in Enugu State. Says, good morning from here. So sad and pathetic as a teenager accidentally shot his father and a police officer to death in Anambra State. May soul rest in peace. Good big amen to that one. Now he continues by saying, Mr. President should, as a matter of urgency, declare state of emergency over the incessant killings in Benue community by suspected herders and bandits. Enough of all these persistent killings, for goodness sake. He's tired. You tell. He's really tired. Now, I see Kennedy from all the way, King Kennedy, I beg your pardon, from Karu, says, state of emergency sincerely needed in Benue. I was in Yowata. I saw what happened. Human beings roasted like chicken. Who has got that cry face? May their souls rest in peace. Amen to that one, King K. I know Mr. President will surely defend our people from the bloody enemies. Oh, he says, Kennedy, King K. Appreciate. Jojo TV says, good morning, UD. May God heal Nigeria. Honestly, Jojo, we need that healing. We need that healing, I tell you. And, okay, I see this one too as well. Okay, Suleiman Danfulani, your message was on here a while ago and then it just disappeared. I don't know. What happened? Okay, but anyways, I think you're sending it via the WhatsApp portal. But let's go take your messages via the WhatsApp portal number 0909-705-4450. That is the WhatsApp portal number. Was I too fast? 0909-705-4450. That's the WhatsApp portal number. And yes, let's go connect with you. We'll start with the voice notes just first of all, and then we'll get to your typed messages right there. Okay, I'm starting with my friend Yunusa Dantani Ibrahim. Oh, I love Yunusa so much. Thank you, Yunusa, for reaching out. And let's go hear from you already.
Good morning, Gentle UD of the era.
Good morning to you.
Yunusa Dantani Ibrahim from Abai. I don't want to talk much. I just want to comment on massacre. The massacre in Benue State has been happening not today. And the problem of this country is one. Let me tell all Nigerians, that Nigeria is one of the luckiest countries, even before we had our independence. And Nigerians will have all technicality to tackle insecurity in this country. That the problem of our leaders is tardiness, slow. They are always slow in taking a decision. A local government councillor will like to shift blame to local government chairman, while local government chairman will always shift blame to state governors, and the state governor will also shift blame to federal government. And this is the problem, just because of the resources that will be used to carry out a crucial assignment. Preferably, these resources should be used, within their own luxurious life and their family, which is very wrong. Let's call a spade a spade. That is just the problem of Nigeria. In regards to this, the government is supposed to understand that when things happen, things that concern the life and property of citizens, action should be taken immediately. No insecurity should be looked or should be taken as a mere syndicate. Yeah. Right.
Yunusa, you overshot the time right there, but appreciate your thoughts right there. And you are, stressing on the need for us to consolidate on our security apparatus and ensure that everybody is peaceable. All right, I get that. Well, let's go take some of your messages now. This one, Chinonso from Suleja says, the president's visit to Benue State comes way too late, but better late than never. The COAS visited Benue for sightseeing. Now he wants to take battle to bandits now on his second visit. The service chiefs we have in this country playing table tennis with people's lives. All right, Chinonso says that. And go on to Samuel all the way from Kuje now. Good morning, my brother. Abongudwak Daniel says, yes, congratulations. Happy Survival Day, my brother. Is another day. I see that. It's good that President visits Benue State, but it should not just end there. He should do the needful. That's all Samuel has to say. Thank you, Samuel. Have a great day and safe day to you too, Samuel. Okay, to yet another one coming from a brother. This is coming from Joseph Jojo, all the way from P.R. Casa. It says, good morning, Udwa. Good morning to you, Joseph Jojo. As we journey to Benue State tomorrow, may we not go there and just make fake promises to the people of Benue. May we not just go there and settle issues with terrorists, but to make sure they are killed, because the Bible says those who kill by the sword will die by the sword. May we not go there and look around the affected places and come back to Abuja. May we go there and take a very decisive action, not propaganda as usual. In Jesus' mighty name, he says, amen to that one, Joseph. Jojo, all the way from P. Akasa. The voice notes coming through again. Let's go take it from here. I see you, Dr. Temple, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, you are the one.
Good morning, Obong Daniel.
Good morning to you.
Our dear wonderful sister.
Awesome.
My name is Temple. Okay. Uduak.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm calling from Guaripa.
Awesome.
I want to tell you, the governor of Benue State, that guy, I'm really disappointed in him. Upon the fact he's a man of God, yet all the things are happening under his nose and he's not doing anything about it. Is he complicit to this? Or are there people sabotaging him? Or what exactly? You have to understand that he's a project and he's an ideology. And if you don't stop it, it will continue until the so-called culprits actualize what they are planning. And this will continue. And this has moved from Borno to Zamfara to Kaduna to Niger, Plateau, now Benue. Actually, we are next. And these pockets of people have been infiltrating into different places, also causing mayhem, unleashing havoc there. Are we going to dwell in sin that grace may abide? What is this?
Dr. Temple. Shall we continue in sin that grace may abide, he says. Oh, quoting directly right there from the Bible. Okay, I should go with Honorable Edwards now.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Edward.
Yeah.
From Apo.
Awesome.
You see, I am happy today to hear that everything I've been saying here, or we have been saying here, has come to pass.
Right.
I told you yesterday that the governor of Benue State he's just confused. He's a confused man because of his pomposities. I'm not, insulting him. Security is something that has to do with almost everybody. The governor knows why these attackers have been attacking us. Now that the eye of the whole world, to the point that the Pope, when a Catholic priest is in charge of state and Pope is sympathizing with the state, he should know the difference. So I said yesterday that if any time there's killing in Benue State, the governor will reduce the number. Now that the president is going there, everybody is going there, or the chief minister, the Inspector General of Police has gone there, he's not motion because they were there together. He has confirmed that it's 100 and something. Then he said 50 something. That's what that man has been doing. But I'm happy today that the truth is gradually coming out, and I think this will be the end of this case. Mr. President should go there and talk to our people, and there should be unity, and the government should stop being too pompous.
Okay, stop being too pompous right there. Always glad Mr. President's visiting.
Master Yuji, good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, my brother.
My name is Suleiman Fulani, aka the original Fulani man photocopy from National Assembly Quarters.
Awesome. Welcome aboard.
Mr. Yuji, maybe I don't know if the network, that is why my message, I'm the first person maybe that first sent the message.
Oh, really? Okay.
The issue of what is going on in Benue State truly is condemnable. But we pray, we hope the president will do the needful. Truly, if President Ahmad Bola Tinubu can put state of emergency of Rivers State, I don't know why Benue they will not put state of emergency. More especially Benue State and Plateau State. You can see the kind of killing that is going.
A bit of an infringement right there.
Going on.
Okay.
In daily basis, innocent people are killed. So we don't know why the government don't need to take action on those places. I don't know. Wallahi, I don't know. You can see the kind of people that have been killed recently in this Benue, and they are still fighting for this endorsement. You understand? I think everything needs to be shut down in the country by now. Wallahi, for what is going on. Truly, they need to shut down this country. But we pray the president will do the needful. Thank you so much, Mr. Yudi.
Oh, my prayers too. With the president now, do the needful, as family members are saying. All right, Lion Boy from Local Goma now says CDS taking battle to terrorists. It is funny. These people are comedians, he says. Good morning, Udwak. Okay, Lion Boy. Says these people are comedians. Okay, I wouldn't fault that. I mean, if you say everybody's a comedian now, I mean, with the way those things are going, right? Didn't quite mention names, so yeah. But does it really not look funny? Funny in very teary videos of this? Did y'all see the videos? I mean, the VDM went out there and put out videos. Did y'all see the videos? How can somebody see that and still be at peace? Sometimes I wonder how these people sleep. Do they sleep? Probably they don't breathe the same air that you and I do. breed. No, we don't breed the same. Maybe they breed something else. Maybe they're breeding gold. Gold, yes, gold. Gold, silver, diamond. Yeah, that's what they breed. Very special people. We can't breed gold, silver, diamond. No, we can't. Yeah, so maybe we're not special. That's why 200, 147, 57, 33 communities held hostage, held ransom. Ransoms being paid, levies being put on 12 communities. 12, that's, Lord have mercy. And then we still have people who are supposed to be at the helms of affairs trading blames. Oh, it's this one, it's that one. We see that there are some people that are trying to sabotage there are saboteurs here and there. It's always the same music, the same instruments being played. And then the international community is just looking at us, folded arms, shaking their heads. Keep in mind, we don't have tsunami. We don't have tsunami. We don't have natural disasters. I don't see any. Apart from flood. And flood, even that flood, we are the ones, we have a hand in it. Yeah? When y'all throw dirt on the roadways, there's no drainage, proper drainage. Y'all make roads and people clap for you, but there's no proper drainage, no gutters. Please, that's not even... I guess I see why you say it's really funny, Lion Boy. I see that now. But yeah, I wish we can go further. Can't go any further. Can't take any more right now. Even for my mental health, I need it to. But yeah, we'll come back at the 9 o'clock hour. We'll talk about Benue State. It's still in the spotlight this time. Honestly, Benue State. That's where we'll be keeping the focus. This morning again. We'll have a human rights specialist, Comrade Gerald Okachi. He's going to be putting his voice on this one as we look at the 14 arrested after violence demonstration turns deadly, as in the Benue protests. Yeah, the Benue protest. And one person will say of concern, and I totally agree. Yesterday we had a conversation. A family member once said, we have the security apartheid to go after protesters. Cannot maintain peace for protest. Oh Lord. But we don't have it to run after those who are perpetrating the crime. I'll just leave it there. Thank you. Good morning.